Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game between Rättvik Butchers and challengers Zurich. Let me introduce members of the team Rättvik Butchers. Manager of the team is Daniel Johnson. And starting lineup, right field number 19, Albin Kack. DH number 30, Joel Johnson. First base number 14, Carl Hoglund. Third base number 6, Benjamin Johnson. Shortstop number 20, Daniel Johnson. Center field number 5, Jan Mikael Johnson. Left field number 15, Anders Storm. Catcher number 27, Isaac Fasting. And second base number 17, Wilhelm Lauke. And starting pitcher is number 37, Evan Oberman. And rest of the team. Now let me introduce members of the team Challengers Zurich. The manager of the team is Thomas Alphonsus Berger. And starting lineup, pitcher number 28, James William Sanders. Center field number 29, Adam Greenberg. Right field number 4, Hayden Samuel Young Goldberg. Shortstop number 16, Leonel de Jesus Samate. First base number 48, Ryan Olivier Byrne. Left field number 80, Regis Lars Reinhardt. Second base number 2, Santis Anton Zeller. Third base number 23, Marco Limacher. Pitcher number 21, Simon Alexander Stephen. And starting pitcher is number 28, James William Sanders. And rest of the team. Now let me introduce umpires of the game. Home plate umpire is Roman Matuli. First base umpire Maros Pavlik. And third base umpire Sasha Pamesberger. Now please stand up for the national anthem of Sweden. Now national anthem of Switzerland.
Hello and welcome to all the viewers for game 1 of today's program at Federation Cup baseball tournament featuring 6 teams battling for a spot in next year's Confederation Cup and also battling to stay in this cup competition for the next year. Game between Rättvik BSK from Sweden and challengers Zurich just began with the challengers starting on defense, and on the mound for them is James Sanders, the right-hander, who is facing the leadoff hitter Albin Keck as he takes strike 1. These teams have so far not been all that successful in this tournament, as this one is swung on and missed by Keck. Rhetwick has lost 3 games so far. They have won only against the home team, Apollo Bratislava. And challengers Zurich have also only 1 win, and they have 3 losses. So the only chance for those 2 teams to stay alive in this division in the Federation Cup is to get a victory and hope for a good outcome in a table against other teams which might be formed if we have more teams with the same record at the end of the tournament. Osdisorgorn currently has 2 wins and 2 losses, so if they lose today in the second game, we might see actually an extended table which will decide which team stays in the Federation Cup for the next year, as 3 teams are going down. The first 2 teams are going to play in tomorrow's final. So far it's clear that it's gonna be Dornbirn Indians who are guaranteed a spot in Saturday's final for a place in Confederation Cup, and it looks like they will face Dorn Spartans, but we will have to wait and see, as obviously if Gorn wins their game, they will also have the same record as Dorn Spartans if they lose against Apollo today. So still a lot can happen, as Daniel Johnson goes down swinging for out number 1. Very windy today in Bratislava for game 1 of Friday's program. So the challengers now have 1 out and a runner on a base on balls, as James Sanders continues to work. Now he's facing Kalle Hoglund as he takes strike 1. Now he fouls 1 towards third base to make it 1 and 2. Or excuse me, 0 and 2. To number 3 hitter. Now he takes the ball, so it's 1 and 2. So far the runner is not on the move at first base. And now he's out on a swing and miss. Strikeout number 2 for James Sanders for out number 2. The ball was dropped by the catcher, but first base was occupied, so no need to complete the strikeout at first base. Now Ben Johnson will bat with 2 outs. goes, but the ball is popped up. And the pitcher lets it drop in fair territory, as he could not make the catch on a pop-up. So, a gifted first base, and now there are 2 runners on. For Johnson, who is now coming at the plate. Mistake, an error will be charged to the pitcher. He should be able to make this play, so Daniel Johnson now bats. With 2 runners on and 2 outs. He takes ball 1. This one is strike 2 to make it even to Dan Johnson. And this one a ball to make it full. This one is grounded, and a throw is in time for an out at first. So to the bottom of the first we go, still scoreless. James Sanders is in the batter's box as the leadoff hitter for his team, as he grounds one for an out to begin the ball game on defense for Rhetwick, as they quickly get the first out, as Sanders becomes the first victim. Adam Greenberg batting against Ivan Opperman, who is the pitcher for Rhetwick. With one out and base is empty now. Greenberg swings and misses. So strikeout number 1 for Ivan Opperman. And he will now face Hayden Jung Goldberg. With bases empty and 2 outs. Still scoreless between Rättvik and Challengers in game 1 of Friday's program at Federation Cup. Big swing and miss by Goldberg. So far so good for Opperman. Fouled off by Goldberg. Still 2 strikes. Now this one is grounded towards first, but foul. Another foul ball towards first. This one is grounded towards second base and through into the outfield for a base hit. So hit number 1 for Challengers, who are now on board. A single by Jung Goldberg. Ball got through into the outfield. Now Lionel Sosa will bat with runner on first. As he grounds one. And a short throw is made to second for out number 3. Jan Mikael Johnson batting for Rhetwick in inning number 2. He's batting with bases empty against James Sanders. And now skies one to shallow first base side, where it's taken for a catch for out number 1. We will now give it up to Anders Storr. This is his first at bat at this year's Federation Cup. He was not in the lineup for the first 4 games. Now he gets to face James Sanders with 1 out, as he skies one towards right field for an out. Now it will be Isaac Fasting with 2 outs and bases empty. As Fasting takes strike 1, so to make it even. Another one. This time a called strike as well to make it 1 and 2. Only 1 strike needed to end the inning. This one is grounded towards second, but it's fielded and thrown out. Is the runner at first base. Even Opperman continues to work from the mound in the bottom of the second, facing Ryan Byrne for Zurich. We are still waiting for our first runs of this game here in the bottom of the second. We have seen 2 hits so far, 1 on each side, as Byrne fouls 1 off. This one is driven well. And it drops for a single. or rather not, it was caught in the air for out number 1. As Byrne flies out to right center field for the first out. We didn't see the ball all the way. So out number 1 recorded in this inning for Ivan Opperman. He now faces Regis Reinhardt. He's batting 167 at this year's Federation Cup. Now he gets a chance to make this number better. Good take by Reinhardt. Reinhardt now flies one towards center field, where the catch is made for out number 2. So 2 flyouts to start the bottom of the second on defense for Rättvik BSK, and they will now face the next hitter, Sentis Zeller, with bases empty. Zeller drifts one foul. Now Zeller lifts one towards center field. So 3 for eyeball outs to end the inning. This one goes just foul down the third baseline to start inning number 3 for Rättvik BSK. Now batting for them is number 17, Wilhelm Laufke. as he will need to get back at the plate. This one is fair for a single by Rhetwick to start the inning. Second hit of the game for the Swedish team, as now Lovke is on board as he singles to right field for Albin Keck. Lineup turns over. Nobody out, one runner on. Grounded, and the one out is made at first, but the second runner is safe as he gets into scoring position. So a ground out that advances the runner. Good job to get the first out, but the tag needed to be applied at second base, but it was not in time. So Sanders will now work with runner in scoring position. This one is driven well towards left field, and it's gone for a two-run home run. Rhetwick take a 2-0 lead. Two-run bomb. As Joel Johnson homers to left field for a two-run lead. So the Swedish team takes the lead. Now with bases empty, Kalle Hoglund will bat. Three hits already for Rhetwick, as the Butchers now ahead in this game. Good take by Hoglund to make it 3-0. this one is back in the strike zone. But this time it's also out for a ball. So base on balls issued by Jim Sanders on the mound. Still only one out in the inning for Ben Johnson, who will now bat. And this one also gets through. The runner will go from first to third, and at second base an out is made. So in the end, second out is recorded as the runner was trying to advance to second base, but he did not get there in time as the tag was applied in time. Good job by the defense this time. Runner on third base for Daniel Johnson with 2 outs. As he takes strike 1. Now strike 3 to end the inning, but Rhetwick leads 2-0. Rättvik BSK now have the lead thanks to a 2-run home run by Johnson in the top half of inning number 3, as Marco Limacher now bats, still facing the same pitcher on the mound, with his team looking to get more than the 1 hit they currently have. But now Limacher is retired on a strikeout for out number 1, as Simon Steffen will now bat. Base is empty and 1 out. He shows bunt, but fouls it off. Now he's back in the box. And he takes ball 1. And this time he also shows bunt to make it 1 and 2. To make it even. Even Opperman has been good so far, only allowing 1 hit, and now he strikes out. Simon Steffen swinging for out number 2. So far a smooth outing for the right-hander on the mound. He now faces the opposing pitcher, James Sanders. As he fouls 1 behind home plate. One gets under the glove of the catcher, but nobody's on base, so no advance, and it goes down as a ball. Foul ball to make it 1 and 2. One is driven into left field for a single for James Sanders. So for Adam Greenberg, the runner is on base here in bottom of inning number 3. And he fouls 1 off to start the at-bat against Evan Opperman. He's been throwing strikes so far, but now a ball in the dirt to Greenberg to make it 1 and 1.
Ďakujem, len nechcem zbytočne zneužívať pohostinnosť. Myslím, že mám rovnocenú priestor. Jasné. Ja som žil 4 roky v Spojených štátoch, takže videl som zo pár bezbalových zápasov. Ja iba tu. Viem, ako to chodí.
And Greenberg stays alive after fouling this one off. the runner breaks for second, but he will need to get back. Now Greenberg skies one towards left field, where a running catch is made. Great play in left field for out number 3. Now ball 1 to Jan-Mikael Johnson to start inning number 4 in game 1 of today's program at Federation Cup, as Johnson grounds one towards pitcher, who makes an easy throw to first for the out. The Butchers leading by 2 runs thanks to a 2-run home run by Joel Johnson. Now Anders Storr will bat for Rhetwick, looking to be the first base runner of this inning. And now he swings and misses. Sanders continues to look strong on the mound, same as his counterpart, as he is only allowed a home run, which is not bad, and now an excellent slider to get the batter swinging for Sanders. Nice pitch. So 2 outs, base is empty, as James Sanders He's now behind the next batter. Now he gets back in the count with a foul ball. And now it's even after a cold strike. And a cold strike 3 to end the inning. Hayden Jung Goldberg starts inning number 4, or its bottom end, in the batter's box against the same pitcher on the mound for Rhetwick. As the challengers are down by 2 runs. In the last game for both teams at this year's Federation Cup, as they already know, they will not be a part of tomorrow's final. The only thing they're hoping for is not to be relegated, but it doesn't look good for either team. That is what we know. Opperman still looking strong on the mound, as he is ahead of Jung Goldberg. And that is still the case, even after this ball. Now he grounds one towards second base. And the throw is made in time. The runner was hustling towards first base, but still he was late. So he becomes number 1, Jung Goldberg, in this half of the inning. Now Leonel Sosa bets. He had a solo home run yesterday against Northern Indians, but the Indians still feasted on the challengers as they won by a large margin to hand the challengers their third loss of this tournament. As Sosa now takes a big swing and misses. This one is taken for a ball in the dirt. It gets by the catcher. Good pitch, but they roll the ball to Sosa to make the count full. Now Sosa grounds one towards third base. Long throw and a good one for out number 2. Bunt is shown, but not a successful one for strike 1. And now a swing and miss to make it 0-2. Swing, and he did not go. Rules Sasha Pamesberger. So ball 2 is called. And now the count is full. This one gets through to the outfield for a single, and now the runner will get into second on a misplay in the outfield. So a single and an error to advance the runner for Regis Reinhardt, who will now bat with the runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Still only a 2-run lead for Rhetwick. Patience by Reinhardt. As he takes ball 2. Good hitters count for him. Missing Opperman, who now checks back at second on the runner, who is staying put. Ball 3. So perhaps Reinhardt will be taking on the next pitch. Ball 4. Base on balls for Reinhardt. Now Two runners are on for the challengers. Sante Zeller bats with 2 outs and an opportunity for an RBI as he takes strike 1 against Opperman. Now Zeller lifts one, or rather grounds one towards second base where the throw is made for out number 3. Still 2-0 heading into inning number 5 as Rättvik BSK lead thanks to a 2-run home run by Joel Johnson. Now a double to lead off the inning for the Butchers. Great start as they have a chance to add even more to their lead. With Albin Keck coming into bat, man who homered in this tournament already as he lifted one to deep right field 2 games back. Now he gets a chance for an RBI as he has a runner in scoring position at second base. Keck batting leadoff in the lineup for the Butchers. As he takes ball 1. Now he bunts as he will be out at first base, but he advances the runner 1 base to third. So with only 1 out, Joel Johnson, the man who hit a long home run, will now bat with the runner at third base. So all they need is a ground out, or a ground ball rather, or a fly ball deep enough to score the runner from third. As Joel Johnson delivers RBI single for him. Make it a 3-run lead for the Butchers. Great job by Joel Johnson, who so far has all 3 RBIs for his team. 3-0. Rhetwick. So Joel Johnson at first base with only 1 out. Rhetwick so far have been the better team. James Sanders has not been able to pick up outs in this inning, only 1, and now in advance to second base by the runner Joel Johnson. So another run is in scoring position. Three and 1, still a good hitters count. Now this one is lifted behind home plate, foul to make it full. Simon Stefan doing the catching for the challengers. He could not make the play. Now a fair ball towards third base. What a tough play for Marco Limacher, as he could not have thrown out the runner. So he did well to stop the ball, but that's all he could do, as we are going to have a pitching change, it looks like. Or at least a Chet on the mound. So in the end, the coach just says a few words to his pitcher and leaves him in the game with 1 out and 2 runners on, as Sanders now battles Ben Johnson. As he takes a hack. Now 1-2. One and two to Ben Johnson. As he fouls one off towards right field. Good job staying in the battle with Sanders by Ben Johnson. Now he skies one towards left field and it drops. The round is made at second base.
All right, boys, hey! 2 down!
Double play could not be completed. So now 2 outs and runners at the corners for Daniel Johnson. Now a ground ball and the throw is made to first base to get out of the inning for Zurich with only allowing one more run. Marco Limacher bets for Zurich as they are down by 3 runs against Rhetwick as they escaped the jam in the last half of the inning without allowing any more runs to score. Even Opperman still on the mound for Rhetwick as he keeps a clean stat line so far, at least as far as the runs go. Now Limacher takes a swing and he fouls one off. This one grounded towards third base and the throw is made in time to get the runner for out number 1. Now Simon Stefan will bat for Zurich with 1 out and base is empty. time it banded towards the pitcher. And just barely the runner is safe. So a bunt for a hit by Simon Stephen. Good placed bunt by him. Tough play regardless. It was close on a bang bang play. The runner is ruled safe at first base. One out for James Sanders, and he has a runner to work with in Simon Stephen, his catcher in today's game. Opperman fires in breaking ball for strike one. He's a fresh arm for Rhetwick in today's game, and it shows. Opperman has not pitched in this tournament yet. In game 5 for his team. And he still is looking strong, even though he now has to deal with the runner on base. Base hit by Sanders. So now 2 runners will be on for Greenberg. Good job by James Sanders of making contact and out of reach of the second baseman and into the outfield for a single. Ball 1 to Greenberg, who has a chance to put his team back into this game. As he grounds one towards second, possible double play. One out is made, and the second one is not, as the throw gets away. Run will score as Stefan comes home on the play. So, an RBI ground out for Zurich as they now get their first run of this game on the board. Force out is made at second, but the throw back to first was wild. So now runner at first base. And a 2-run lead. Still, they are talking over something at home plate with the home plate umpire. So a protest was made by Rhetwick's defense on a slide at second base, but it was an unsuccessful one as we stay at 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth, with Rhetwick leading challengers 3-1, a runner on first base, and the young Santi Zeller now bats. So still on defense, Rhetwick needs one more out to get out of this inning. Now the ball is just out of play. Foul ball to make it 1-2. Opperman still on the mound for the Swedish team. He needs just one more strike. And he gets a ground ball to second, where the throw is made for out number 3. Top of inning number 6, Jan Mikael Johnson coming to bat against James Sanders for Rhetwick, as they are up in this game by 2 runs. Now Johnson is well late on this swing as he fouls one off. Now we swing and miss, so Jan Mikael Johnson goes down on a strikeout for out number 1. hit by pitch. As a breaking ball gets out of hand of Simon Stefan. As he now faces a runner on first base with one out. Isaac Fasting now coming into bat. As he lifts one and it falls in front of the center fielder for a hit. So now two runners are on with only one out for Rhetwick.
Hey guys, we're here. Anders, that's an outfielder now. Let's go now.
Wilhelm Laufke now bats with a runner in scoring position and another one at first base. He takes two straight balls. Good take by Laufke. Make it 3-0. Now he takes a strike. Pops one up towards third base, where he drops. But an out is made regardless for a double play. So a curious way to end the inning, as it was dropped at third base. But still, two outs are recorded on the play. So after an infield fly was signaled, the bottom half of the inning, two outs were made on the play as the runner got doubled off at first base and also at third the tag was applied. So An interesting double play to end the top half of the sixth for Zurich challengers, as they were able to escape a jam, and now they are back on offense with Lionel Sosa standing in the batter's box. As he faces the same pitcher. Still, this game could have huge implications, especially for the home team, as Apollo Bratislava needs challengers Zurich to win, as they still are hoping to stay in this Federation Cup, in this division, for the next year. They would have to beat Spartans in their last game, and if challengers somehow find a way to turn this one around, then they would have a 2-3 record, and they would hand Rhetwick their fourth loss, as the loser of today's game will be guaranteed of relegation Federation Cup qualifiers for the next year. Still a lot of different outcomes for this group, as we are opening the last game, last day of play here in Federation Cup. Now a double by Sosa to start things off for Zurich. Clean contact by Lionel Sosa, who lifts one out towards left field for a double. So he is now in scoring position with nobody out. Still, Zurich trails by only 2 runs. Bunt is shown and fouled off behind home plate. Another bunt, this time it's laid down perfectly, and both runners will be safe at first and third for Zurich, for Regis Reinhardt, who will now bat. Excellent bunt. Another chance to make the play at first. Chance for Zurich to get back into this game and even perhaps tie it up, as Reinhardt steps to the plate. Sosa at third base, waiting for his opportunity to score. As he swings and misses to make it 0-2. Now he breaks his bat, and a force out is made at second base. Meanwhile, a run scores to make it 2-3. So Reinhardt picks up an RBI in the end on this play. runner will be on first base for Santi Zeller. 7 hits for Zurich. So far in this game, Rhetwick has 8, as the lead by 1. Still a close game for both of these teams. Another check back at first base. But the runner is there. Now a ball is put in play and single by Santi Zeller. As the ball gets away, all the way to the wall. As the run will try to score, and it will, to make it even. So it will be a single and an error on the right fielder to tie this game up at 3. As the ball bounced behind Albin Kek. As the run scores. So an RBI for Santi Zeller in the end. And now Marko Limacher will bat with the runner in scoring position at second base. Marko Limacher has an important run at second base. If he is able to come through, ball is taken outside. Good pitch on the outside edge by Opperman. To even the count. Now Limacher puts one in play towards the ground at shortstop. And the pick is not made, the ball gets away and the run will score. Zurich now leads 4-3. Good job to put the ball in play. And the ball gets away at first base. With the run to score. Now Simon Stefan shows bunt. He's already bunted for a single in this game. His team now leading by 1. After a 3-run inning, again Stefan bunts and he lifts it behind home plate. Called strike 3 for the second out. James Sanders has a chance to bet. For challengers, who are now ahead for the first time in this game as Sanders fouls one off. No ball in the dirt. He makes contact and lifts one towards the left field. Another mistake in left field by Albin Kek as Sanders advances to second base on a single. So two more runners are in scoring position for Adam Greenberg, who will now bat. Ball one to Greenberg. Some poor defense costing the Rhetwick in this game. And just foul by Adam Greenberg. Now he puts the ball in play and it's hit well and deep into fair territory. 2 runs will score. RBI double for Adam Greenberg to make it 6-3 Challengers. Big inning for them. They score 5. This one is also driven well towards right field where it's dropped. Another run will score as Greenberg comes home to make it 7-3. Challengers are putting up some runs. As it looked to be an easy play for Albin Keg in right field, but he dropped the ball and allowed another run to score. (7-3) Challengers as Sosa gets to bat. He's got a runner in scoring position. As Greenberg, or excuse me, it was Zeller who is now, or Goldberg who is now on second base, and Sosa bats. Greenberg scored on the last play and advanced to third base for Goldberg. Sosa with an opportunity to add even more to Zurich's lead. He lifts one, but it's a ball that is caught by Albin Kek in right field, but his team trails 3-7. We will now take a look at the standings so far. As the Dornbirn Indians are clearly on their way towards tomorrow's final, as they have 4 wins. The Spartans have 3 and 1 loss, and the bottom of the table looks pretty even, with Apollo having 1 win, also Zurich, but they are on their way to the second one, and Rhetwick are so far headed for their 4th loss. We will see how the rest of this game plays out, with Challengers leading 7-3. Sanders continues to work from the mound for the Challengers, who took the lead in the last half of the inning. They now lead it 7-3. Top of the 7th. Albin Kek now batting for the Swedish team, who needs some base runners to get back into this game. One in for a strike. Sanders is still alive in this at bat. Now it's lifted but playable. In center field for a catch. And out number 1. Now Joel Johnson will bat for the Butchers with bases empty and 1 out in the top of inning number 7. Great pitching performance by Sanders, who starts him off with swinging strike 1. Swing and miss by Johnson. Good take by Johnson to make it full. be made by Stefan. It was a hard play behind home plate. Still 3-2. Now a ground ball and through to left field for a base hit for Joel Johnson. As now Kalle Hoglund will bat. With runner on and one out. Z falls one off. Runner goes for second, and he's there in time. Runner now in scoring position for Rhetwick as they trail by 4. As Kalle Hoglund bats, he's got Joel Johnson at second base as he swings and misses. Strike 3 called to Hoglund for out number 2. Great job by Sanders to take care of a good batter. As now Ben Johnson will try to extend the inning with 2 outs. This one is popped up and taken in center for out number 3. Change on the mound for Rhetwick as Pontus Ununger now pitches, replacing his teammate. As he will now have a chance to work out of the bullpen against the first batter. As he fires in 2 quick strikes. And now a single to start the inning off for Zurich, who are swinging the bat hot right now. Now Regis Reinhardt will stand in the batter's box with the runner on and nobody out. Here in the bottom of inning number 7. As he shows bunt, but it misses for strike 1. And now bunt is put on the ground. Out is made, but the runner goes from first to second. So sacrifice on the plate by Regis Reinhardt as he advances the runner. Santi Zeller will now bat for Zurich with 1 out. Runner on second base. The runner breaks for third, and he's there safely. So Zeller will now get an opportunity for an RBI ground out or a fly ball to make the lead even bigger for Zurich. Ball. Zeller gets an RBI. Challengers lead by 5 with only 1 out in the inning. Kolimacher now bets. Runner goes towards second, and the throw is wild. So again, runner is in scoring position. Kolimacher grounds one towards third base, where a tough play is made barehanded on the throw towards first base. You can see it one more time. Great play on the throw to first for out number 2. As Ununger is able to get out on the play. And now Simon Stefan will bat with runner on third base. As he takes a swing at the first pitch, but the runner is out at first base to end the inning. Still 8-3 Challengers. Daniel Johnson bets against the new pitcher. Start inning number 8 in the batter's box. So far, Challengers lead by 5 runs. Now Johnson skies one towards right field. It's hit quite deep, but catch is made by Jon Goldberg for out number 1. Opposite field fly out. Start things off here. Now Oscar Jersten will bat as a pinch hitter for Rhetwick as they are down by 5 runs as they turn to Oscar Jersten. Jersten takes ball 1 from the left-hander, and now another ball in the dirt. This one gets back into the strike zone. Now Ryan Byrne is even with Oscar Jersten. So the count was different in the end, and the runner takes first base on a walk with 1 out. And another pinch hitter is in the game for Rhetwick. It's number 33, Samborius. Who faces Ryan Byrne with 1 out and the runner on first base. Swing and miss by Borius. Another one is taken outside. Make it 1-on-1. This one almost hits the batter, but it stays out for a ball. Zurich looking for a ground ball to get out of the inning. And now a swing and miss on a fastball by Samborius. So the count is even at 2-2. And now this one gets away, thrown high, out of the reach of the catcher as the runner advances to second base. Still the only concern is the batter for Ryan Byrne. The runner is in scoring position. And he takes Ball 4. So 2 straight walks issued out of the bullpen by Ryan Byrne. As we have a visit. Opperman bats with 2 runners on and 1 out for Rhetwick as he takes ball 1 way up high by Byrne, who stays in the game after a visit from the pitching coach as the challengers are looking for a ground ball. But Byrne cannot find the strike zone. He still is unable to do so as he signals towards the dugout that he might be done after this batter. Probably a pitching change will be made by the challengers as Byrne is out of energy. Now he fires in a strike. Still battling against Opperman. Another one finds the strike zone. So finally Byrne is starting to locate his pitches. But now he loses him. The bases will be loaded with 1 out. Tommy Lindell will bat. Another pinch hitter for Rättvik Butchers, who now have a chance to get back into this game. Bases loaded. Swing and miss. Five-run deficit by Rättvik. They are looking to erase it. Byrne has loaded the bases on 3 walks. Now he's ahead in the count at last, as it's 1-2 against Lindell. Important pitch coming up. And a strike 3 called on the outside edge. Oh, number 2 for Zurich. Important one. Albin Keck will now bat with a chance to extend the inning. as he swings and misses. Butchers looking for a big hit. Another swing and miss. Byrne just needs one strike to get out of it. And this one just out of the glove on a foul tip. If it was held on to by the catcher, the inning would have been over. Still, Keck is battling. Now ball gets away, the runner will score. To make it 8-4, challengers. 2 more runs are on the board, or in scoring position rather, for Rhetwick, with Keck still facing a tough spot, being down 1-2. And he takes strike 3 for a cold third strike to end the inning. New pitcher is on the mound for Rättvik Butchers as they now turn to Dustin Wilson on the mound. As he will face James Sanders. Start the bottom half of inning number 8. As Rättvik was able to get 1 run back in the last half of the inning, but still they need 4. Now Wilson finds the strike zone on the outside edge against Sanders. This time a ball is taken.
Dobre. Tak to potom dokončí, dobre?
Another one driven foul off the bat of Sanders.
Matúš, ty čo?
Ja neviem, jak kde to išlo.
Nepočul si, že vyšlo okno? Však áno, Kiko. Alex.
The count will be full to Sanders.
Chlapci, máte plno vinovoli. Palmo máte s bonom, ne sa vyhovárať.
As he takes ball 4 to get on base.
Matúš, where are you going?
Nice throw by the catcher for an out at second base. One of the best we've seen so far this year at Federation Cup, as the runner is out trying to steal second base. So one out for Rhetwick, with Greenberg now swinging and sending it towards right field, where Albin Keck operates as he takes the catch for out number 2. And now Jung Goldberg will bat, with bases empty and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Against Dustin Wilson. Is called to make it 1-2 to Jung Goldberg against Dustin Wilson, who needs just 1 strike to get it out of this inning for the Butchers. But now an opposite field hit, but it appears as though Jung Goldberg got injured heading into first base as he singles. We'll have to wait and see if he stays on first base. And it looks like he will in the end. As now Still 2 outs for Dustin Wilson. As he takes a swing and hits one deep towards center field, but the catch is made there for out number 3. Top of inning number 9, as Zurich Challengers only need 3 more outs to get the victory, as they turn to Ryan Byrne to get the last 3 outs of this game. Challengers would have 2 victories if they are able to finish this one off against Rhetwick, as it would mean the Swedish team would go to Federation Cup qualifiers for the next year, and even a win doesn't guarantee Challengers a spot in the top 3 in this tournament. We'll have to wait and see how the situation unfolds for the rest of the day, as the second game will be between Osdi Sorgorn and Dornbirn Indians, just as this one finishes at 1:30. Good take at the plate by Joel Johnson, who has a home run in this game to his resume. Now it's 2-2. Ball 3. Swing and miss for our number 1. Good pitch by Ryan Byrne. Grabs a changeup. Or a fastball down low for out number 1. So now just 2 needed. Kalle Höglund now bats from the right side. He takes ball one. This one taken on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and miss, big one by Höglund. This one lifted in the air and it will drop into left field for a bloop single. It was not playable for neither the third baseman or the left fielder, so a single. To Kalle Höglund extends the inning to Ben Johnson. This one played on a hop and the ball gets away. So both runners will advance for Rhetwick. So no out is made on the play and two runners are now in scoring position. For Daniel Johnson, who will bat. Still only one out for Ryan Byrne as he faces Daniel Johnson, who puts one in the air. Playable. in right field and catch is made. The run will try to score as both of them advance. Now an 8-5 lead, but only one out needed for the challengers. And now Oscar Jervsten will bat. Strike one. Runner is on third base. The tying run is on deck. This one also called strike in the low part of the strike zone. As Jervsten is down 0-2, one strike away are the challengers from ending this tournament with a victory. This one ball inside. This one gets away as the run will score. As Ben Johnson trots home to make it 8-6. Still, it doesn't change things much, as Byrne only needs one more out and one more strike, with his team being up by 2. He fouls one out. Two and two against Jervsten. Is Byrne. This one way up high. Ball 4. And now tying run comes to the plate as Dustin Wilson will now bat, with his team being down by 2. Now Byrne loses the strike zone. 2-0 against Wilson. And a mound visit. Zurich gets back into the strike zone, 3-1 after the visit. But a called second strike as well. So now, again, just one strike away are the challengers. Swing and miss for out number 3 as Byrne gets the save to end the ball game. Challengers win 8-6 over Rhetwick, and they now are on 2 wins and 3 losses as they end the tournament. They will wait on the results of the next games of today's program, and Rhetwick are now surely relegated as they have only 1 win and 4 losses.